The Grand Prairie Center has spent the last few years establishing itself as the premier venue for first-class entertainment on the Grand Prairie. The upcoming 2014-2015 Performance Series continues that tradition, kicking off Saturday, August 16th with MCA Nashville recording artist Drake White and the Big Fire.
There's a starry-eyed woman lives up the road. I pick her wildflowers, oh, and she still tells me no.
White describes his music as soulful, roots-based country with a little rock and a little funk. Joining Drake at the Grand Prairie Center will be special guest Leith Lofton.
There's an old man in the country that I know. There's no money in what he used to grow, and he don't care what people think, no. When a farmer turns into a hippie, times are hard in Mississippi.
Sunday, September 21st, internationally acclaimed 13-year-old pianist, composer, singer, and all-around entertainer Ethan Bortnick.
Calling out around the world, are you ready for the
Ethan has appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Good Morning America, and Oprah. He has also shared the concert stage with such legends as Elton John, Josh Groban, Andrea Bocelli, Beyonce, and Reba McEntire. Joining Ethan in Stuttgart will be former Glee cast member Damian McGinty.
Just call on me, brother. You need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Come rockin' us on the shiny when we just can't keep still. I never knew we a better time, and I guess I never will. That's country.
November 7th brings a 5-time Grammy winner who also happens to be a platinum recording artist and a Grand Ole Opry star. It's Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives.
In a world full of squares, trading sorrows for tomorrows, that's the hobo's prayer.
The Christmas season kicks off with mistletoe, music, and merriment. Presented by the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra's Holiday Extravaganza. Don't miss this enchanting performance December 9th. This event brought to you by our vision sponsor, Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop of Stuttgart, and provided in part by the Arkansas Arts Council, an agency of the Department of Arkansas Heritage and the National Endowment for the Arts. Harper Lee's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel To Kill a Mockingbird comes to life on stage at the Grand Prairie Center on February 10th. The performance is sponsored by the Phillips Community College of the University of Arkansas. There will also be a school performance for Grand Prairie students, partially funded by Kiwanis Club of Stuttgart. February 14th brings Cirque Zuma Zuma to the Grand Prairie Center stage. Described by many as an African-style Cirque du Soleil, you'll quickly realize that America's Got Talent finalist Cirque Zuma Zuma is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Going courting has never been as much fun as in this rip-roaring stage version of the popular MGM movie set in Oregon in 1850. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers tells the story of Millie, a young bride living in the 1850s Oregon wilderness. Her plan to civilize and marry off her 6 rowdy brothers-in-law to ensure the success of her own marriage backfires when the brothers, in their enthusiasm, kidnap 6 women from a neighboring town to be their brides. Bursting with the rambunctious energy of the original film, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is all boisterous fun and romance that harkens back to the glory days of the movie musical. A grand classic, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, will be a musical for all ages, entertaining the Grand Prairie patrons on March 12th. Rock to the music of the Beatles in an all-new interactive concert experience where the audience creates the playlist for the night It's yesterday and today, Friday, April 10th at the Grand Prairie Center.
This next one's called Lifting His Name. We ain't got a clue where we're going to be in a little while or what's going to happen to us tomorrow, but the one thing we know, as long as we're here, we're going to be lifting His name. If y'all ready for it, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Closing out the 2014-2015 Performance Series, you'll get a chance to rock out with The Remedy on May 30th.
Just because it's acoustic don't mean you got to stop clapping your hands. I live each day from town to town. The lights go up, the sun goes down.
Most important to The Remedy is the message they hope to tell through their music. Each member has a strong faith and a story to tell of the powerful things the Lord can do. And it will be done with real, raw rock and roll. No backing tracks, no auto-tune, all live. That's how The Remedy rolls.
Hey, let's get a ball on the drum. Mr. Ethan Olmsted on the bass. My name is Ethan D. Moore. We are The Remedy. Y'all come see us. We're gonna be right up here. We love to meet y'all. God bless y'all so much. Thank you so much for the fest. We love y'all.
A special documentary film will be an extra bonus during the 2014-2015 Performance Series. In a time of ongoing integration, it was the last all-white National College Football Championship. It was the game of the century. In attendance were one sitting president, two future presidents, and one former president. 45 years later, it's still known as the Big Shootout. Experience the life and times of 1969 with the first documentary film featured at the Grand Prairie Center. The Big Shootout, October 21st. All persons in attendance will receive a complimentary DVD of the show. The film's producer, Mike Looney, will be on hand, and there will be a Q&A after the show. The Grand Prairie Center will present the Arkansas Arts Center's Children's Theater on Tour, funded by Stuttgart Rotary Club this season. The lineup includes The Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, and Chicken Little and the Little Red Hen. So there you have it. It's going to be another tremendous performance series at the Grand Prairie Center. For individual or season tickets, call 870-673-4201, extension 1895 or 1896. The Grand Prairie Center is owned and operated by Phillips Community College of the University of Arkansas Stuttgart, and the performance series is funded by Phillips Community College Foundation.